Hi, I'm Mark Mannis, Director of Instruction at the Golf Center at the Highlands, and today I want to talk to you about a simple setup in putting. I was watching the end of the tournament at Pebble Beach last week, and I heard Brandel Chambly talk about a commonality between Tiger Woods and Jimmy Walker. He said how simple they looked at address, how relaxed, how comfortable they looked. Growing up, I modeled Nicklaus a little bit. He's not simple nor natural looking to most players. He set up fairly open, shoulders like so, more of a pumping motion of the right arm to putt with. That was his style of putting. That's not natural to most players, but that's how I chose to set up and how I chose to putt. Today, I've become far more conventional in the way I set up to the putter. And here's what I want you to understand about being conventional. When we look at players' lines, there are certain things we see. If I set up to you in what I consider my conventional look, my stance is relatively square. In my case, my left foot's a little bit off the target line. But when you look at me, it appears that my shoulders, hips, knees, feet are all parallel lines to the target. That's called simple. When we start getting your hips going one way, your shoulders going another, your arms going another, it's really difficult to hit the ball in line. So what we're hunting for is simple. So here's how we get a simple alignment. I'm going to turn, and this is the way we want to look at this. To get in a simple address position, we're trying to get some lines set up. This is more geometry than it is anything else. When I take my address position, it's basically started from this position. My elbows are against my side, and the putter is roughly in line with my forearms here. You'll also notice that my forearms are pretty level. If I lay a club across my forearms here, it will appear to be level to the ground. That's a position I want to be in. I don't want my forearms rocking one way or the other. That's going to affect the position of my shoulders and how they're going to rock in the putting stroke. So my forearms are relatively level here. And what you're going to see in a moment is what that means is when I bow, my lines are all very consistent. My forearms, you can actually put a shaft across and see that they are parallel to the target line. My knees, my hips, my feet are slightly open, as I said, and my shoulders are all very square to the target line. That is the desired position. Now I'm going to add a couple of pieces to that. When I take my address position, or when I take my grip, I actually grip the putter such that my palm, my right palm, is facing the target. That's another alignment position for me. I believe you can aim your feet, knees, hips, shoulders, forearms, putter face, hands, and eyes. All of those are important. I'll talk more about eyes next week, but understand what I mean by that is when I take that address position again, I don't want my eyes looking this way or this way. I want them roughly parallel to the target line. So all those things go into creating a simple address position. So if I create that address position, it should be very simple for me to make a nice, simple looking putting stroke. Learn to take your grip up here, get the shaft in line with your forearms, bow a little bit from your hips, and you'll find that your arms are in a wonderfully relaxed position to swing the putter from. When you're standing up straight and tall, typically your hips, knees, shoulders all line up. We don't tend to stand there like this, so we're going to be in better alignment to start with. Try this a few times at home. Get in front of a mirror, kind of take a look at what you look like, or better yet, come out here, get your iPhone out or your camera out, take a look. I know if you spend a little time doing this, you're going to get better putting. I hope this helps you.